Again, the questions.
So can I explain once again about the?
Sir, but we haven't learned
questions.
that it's one atmosphere, right?
Yeah,
So we haven't learned the second question's answer.
you haven't learned.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we haven't learned that question at all. So since I didn't know it, I have marked D all correct.
I didn't explain you what is the STP condition.
No, sir.
No, sir.
25 degrees centigrade, 1 atmosphere pressure.
No, sir.
No,
You
sir.
haven't explained the second question at all. We are not sure about B or C.
Okay.
We haven't explained.
And I
any-
kept B. And
No.
I thought B. They are asking in numerical value, means I kept B as answer.
No
sir,
problem.
but the answer is A.
Okay, no
100%.
problem about that. I will explain you that one in the class. Listen first, everyone, carefully. So 1 or 2 questions will come out of the syllabus also. There is no issue. You should have in the position to answer that questions also. These are the basic things, right? Pressure of air.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will explain you that one. Don't worry. I'll tell you the
But
values of
Are
that.
you getting marks for that question?
No, I won't give that bonus marks and all. See, getting of marks is not the important in the exam. If you get the 0 marks also, it will be happy only. But learning from the mistakes is very important first. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can I
Yes,
ask you something, sir?
Yeah, Ananya.
Sir, actually, I didn't get the test in topper at all, sir. Instead of this, I got a different test which was on number system. I got it
Test
on
was in
number
Visa.
system in topper. I
Okay.
didn't get any chemistry test at all.
So you didn't write the test in the Wise app.
No, sir. Sir,
No.
I thought the test was on topper.
I already mentioned in the group clearly, right? So test will be there on the Saturday itself. I mentioned test will be there on the Wise app itself. Write only on Wise app first. Those marks only
Okay, sir.
evaluated. No issue. Next time onwards, I will write in down Wise app. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, no problem. And guys, I'll explain the second question afterwards. The answer is 1 atmosphere. It is a small tricky question because if you take the pressure of air at sea level now, that is 760 mm of Hg. That is 760 mm of Hg. It is in millimeters, 760 value. But when you take in the centimeters now, it is 76 centimeters of Hg. Clear? That's why I added you this question in the test. You should remember that
What
value.
is HG, sir?
Hg
So
is
what is
mercury.
HG, sir?
Mercury. So when
Yes,
you
sir.
take the pressure of air at the sea level, the mercury level will rise up to the 76 mm of Hg, 760 millimeters or 76 centimeters. That is the standard value.
Sir, another question.
Yeah.
Sir, we haven't learned the fifth question's answers as well. The
Oh.
question answer for fifth
Okay.
MCQ as well.
Okay, we'll go to the question. We'll check that one. Next one, which of the following has the strongest interparticular force at room temperature?
Iron.
Iron.
Based upon the
Iron.
solids, liquids, and gas, you can say that answer. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So already we discussed the properties of solids, liquids, and gas, but I have given as an example. Gas examples are the oxygen, and the liquid examples are the bromine and the water, and the solid example are the iron. Okay, fourth one.
Option A, sir. High pressure, low temperature.
High pressure, low temperature, sir.
Which of the following condition is most favorable for converting a gas into a liquid? So we discussed about this concept in the kinetic molecular theory of gas. Yes, or
Yes,
no?
Yes, sir.
So if you apply the high pressure also, the gases will not convert to the liquid until you decrease the kinetic energy of the particles. Until you decrease the kinetic energy of the particles, the phase change will not happen. Because why it is like that? What is the reason behind that? If you increase the temperature, the motion motion of the particles always increase, right? Always in the
Yes,
continuous
yes.
motion. Whenever you're decreasing the temperature only, the speed of the particle will decrease, so that it will convert from gas to the liquids. I hope everyone is
Okay,
clear
sir.
with this answer. Still,
Yes,
if you have
sir.
doubts, you
Yes,
can ask
sir.
me. Anyone?
No doubt, sir.
No doubt.
If you have any doubts, you can raise your hand so that I can get to know what's your doubt. Okay, at any point of time in the class. Okay, Fifth question. Particles move randomly in. This is also
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen, sir.
Nitrogen. Option A, nitrogen.
this is also
So
very
we haven't learned this question. That's what I was trying to tell. We haven't learned the question or the answer.
No, it's given an example of gases, solids, and liquid.
yeah. Can I know who is this? You haven't learned instead someone.
Sir, this is Akshay.
Akshit. Okay, Akshit. But it's the basic examples, right? The same as the third question. I didn't explain in oxygen separately or water in separately. But in the solid case, I explained like it is the strongest intermolecular force. In the liquid, it is a medium. And in the gases, the intermolecular force are very weak, like that. The same example for this also. The particles always in the randomly motion in the case of gases. See, this type of questions will come in the competitive exam side. That's why I have mentioned the paper like this year, this time. I can give the direct questions. There is no issue in that. But you should know what is the level of the paper will come for the competitive exam point of view. Especially last 2 classes, we discussed only competitive side, right? Not the basic things. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Do you feel paper is very tough?
No, sir.
No, sir.
it was
No,
pretty-
sir.
It was very easy, sir.
Yes, it was quite easy.
No problem, Akshit. If you have any small doubts, you can ask me
Sir,
personally.
no
also.
problem at all, sir. I just had a doubt because I got confused and the second question I didn't understand that.
Hmm.
So those were the only 2 questions I got wrong. So I was just asking if I would get my marks or something like that.
And actually, they didn't on your video. I asked everyone to turn on your videos first.
Sure,
Sir, actually, I don't have a cam, sir.
Yeah, but it's not the reason for all the people, right? And that is the standard instructions for you. While you're attending the online classes, you should turn on your videos. Okay. So I hope fifth answer is clear for everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Particles will move randomly in the gaseous state. So we have to check which one is the gaseous state in this.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen in the gaseous state, water, sugar are in the water is in the liquid state, sugar and dry ice is in the solid state.
Solid state.
So obviously answer is nitrogen. What about the next one? Which among these will have the maximum kinetic
Gases.
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 gases? Because they're always in the continuous motion.
Motion.
And one more point did I explain in the class? The collision of the gaseous particle is always elastic in nature. Did I explain this point in the class?
Sir, you said the collision of the gases makes the pressure high.
Yeah. Okay. See, whenever the particles are moving with some motion or with some velocity, after the collision, it will decrease the velocity, right?
Yes, sir.
So always the energy in the particles during the collision is always constant. Means if you take 2 particles which are undergoing collision, the energy of these 2 particles before the collision and the energy of these 2 particles after the collision is same. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear first, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Can you repeat, sir?
Yeah. So make this point before the starting of the class on the word note. I'll explain this point. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So on the notepad, I will explain that one. What is it?
Okay, sir.
So answer 6 is clear for you.
Yes, sir.
Which among these will have the maximum kinetic energy? The answer
Gases.
is gaseous. And I hope 7th one I attempted, everyone is correct.
Yes, sir. Inversely
Yes, sir.
proportional
Inversely
to
proportional to
square
square root of its molecular mass. Molecular
And
mass.
I hope you have done the homework on that also. Oxygen and nitrogen gas. Last time you have done some calculation part, but I left in between itself. Ask you to do the calculation part and come for the next class. Have done that homework?
Yes,
Actually, I
sir.
was absent that day.
Kavya absent on that day. Okay, then what is the answer for 7?
D. Inversely proportional to the square root of its molecular mass.
Inversely proportional to the square root of its
Mass.
molecular.
Molecular mass.
Option D.
Option D, sir.
Okay. What about the next one?
Are in constant.
Constant motion.
Are in constant
Option
motion,
A.
sir.
Option A, sir.
Option? According to kinetic theory of
Option.
molecular theory, the particles of matter are always in the constant motion. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next, example of intensive property. First, wait 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. Arish, Singiredi, you can unmute yourself. I can speak. Arish. Arish. Bhargav.
Yes, sir. I
What is-
heard you there. Sorry.
What is the intensive property? What is an intensive
Sir,
property?
Sir, can I? Sir, your voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking.
No, sir, it is fine. It is all right.
So what is intensive property? Harini?
Sir, yes, sir. Intensive
Sir,
property of
do
properties
Wait,
is
wait,
do not
wait.
depend upon
Kavya, wait. Harini?
Sir, that property which do not depends upon the size of the matter and quantity of the matter, sir.
Yeah. So the properties which do not depends upon the size of the system or the quantity of the system are called as an intensive property. So what is the answer for 9? Harini?
Sir?
What is the answer for 9th question?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, Kavya.
So actually, I had a doubt in this.
Yeah.
So I think here the answer should be density.
Okay.
But the density is completely is mass per volume. So it
Yeah.
is related to the quantity of matter, right? So it's an extensive property, right? So like, why are we considering it as intensive?
You are not there in the last class?
No, so last class I was absent.
Okay, okay. So already I explained in the last class about this, because if you take the ratio of any two extensive property, it always will give the intensive property. If you take the ratio of any two extensive properties, it will give the intensive property.
Okay, sir. Noted.
Extensive property, if you divide the mass into half, the mass will be off and volume will be off, right?
Yes, sir.
So both will have the nullify, right? Nullifying effect. Both will minimize this
Yes, sir.
ratio, numerator and the denominator.
Yes, sir.
So both will cancel the same. So density will obviously the intensive property on.
Okay, sir. Noted.
Okay. Next one, 10th question, fast. The
Sir,
kinetic
temperature.
energy position of the particles in the gas are different.
Temperature. sir.
Option B, sir.
Temperature, sir.
Option B.
Temperature.
I hope there is no doubts except 161. Or you asked something, right?
Sir, I have a doubt regarding the 10th
Second
question.
answer.
10th question.
Sir,
Yeah, sir. Once can you go back to that question?
sir,
Yes.
you're asking me something like, now the problem is fixed.
Okay, okay.
So you're asking me something?
So right now I got the answer. Next time if I'll ask you definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, in the
Yeah.
10th question, actually, my answer was C.
Okay.
I mean, my answer was B, temperature,
Okay.
while it was showing the answer is C, length.
No. The option is B only, that one. The kinetic
Okay.
energy posited by particles in the gas depends upon the
Yeah,
temperature.
depend upon temperature. As the temperature increases, the kinetic energy
Kinetic energy
increases.
of particle will increase. I will check that option whether I have marked it wrong or not. Sure.
Yeah, sir. Thank you.
So we'll come back to our topic.
Sir, 10th answer is option B, right?
Yeah, option B only.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, I'll check that one second in the WhatsApp.
Sir, can you explain me question number 7?
Question number
Sorry,
7.
question number 8.
Yeah, what is according to kinetic molecular theory? The particles of the matter is always in constant motion only, right?
Yes.
So whenever the temperature is increasing, what is the kinetic energy? Energy possessed by a body due to virtue of its motion. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So according to the theory also, we'll say option A is the correct.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Aditya, any doubts?
No, sir, got it, sir. I actually got mistake in 7th question.
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
is iron have strongest interparticle force at room temperature?
Yeah. All the solids will have generally strong intermolecular forces only,
Okay, sir.
except the metal
Mercury.
mercury, which is liquid at the room temperature, right? And I informed you like one point, gaseous, right? Okay, I will explain this here. I said the collision of the gas is always an elastic nature. Suppose if you take two particles, okay, suppose this particle is coming in colliding with this particle. Initially, before the collision, this particle has 10 joules of energy and this particle also has 10 joules of energy. Total how much? 20. Okay, that is before the collision. Before collision. But when these particles comes and collide with these particles, either some amount of energy will transfer from this particle to this particle, or some amount of energy will transfer from this particle to this particle. Understanding? During the collision. But suppose after the collision, this particle has transferred some amount of energy to this particle. Now it will become 8, it will become 12. But what is the overall here? 20 only, right? Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The collision of the gaseous particle is always elastic in nature. The elastic nature is nothing but whatever the energy between the two particles before the collision and whatever the energy are there between the two particles after the collision is same. But the individual particles will have the different energies. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the point I want to explain from the sixth answer. I hope complete paper is clear.
Sir, second question.
Second question.
The topic, sir.
Second question.
1 atmosphere.
Okay, 1 atmosphere. There is a constant value. You have to remember that one. Okay. 1 minute, please. There is a constant value. Always pressure. We measure in the atmosphere now. 1 atmosphere. It will occupy 760 mm of Hg. That Hg is nothing but mercury, or else 76 centimeters of Hg. So there is a constant value. How to remember compulsory. That's all in this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I asked you to about the STP, right? So generally in the states of matter, we use STP. STP is nothing but standard temperature and pressure. Standard temperature and pressure. So what is the STP condition is always 0 degrees centigrade, 1 atmosphere pressure. What are the STP conditions? 0 degrees centigrade or 0 degrees Celsius and 1 atmosphere pressure. Whenever they say the gas is occupying this much of volume at STP, means the gas is occupying that amount of volume at 0 degrees Celsius and 1 atmosphere pressure conditions. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these two are the important terms from the paper. Shall we continue the topic?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, can you scroll down?
Yeah.
Sir, I did not understand this atmosphere.
There is a constant value. Krishna only, right?
No, sir. Strands.
Shreyan. Shreyan, these are the constant values only. I don't
Okay,
have to remember always. That's all.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So next one is the liquid pressure. Suppose you are going into the swimming pool. If you are going into the lower depth, you can experience less pressure, right, on your body. You are going under the water.
Yes, sir.
And if you are going more and more depth, the pressure will increase upon the body.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So what is that pressure calculation? Now? That is the formula is dGH. If you want to measure the pressure of a liquid upon the surface of anything under the water, the formula is pressure is equal to dGH. What is the D here? Density of the fluid. What is the D?
Density of the fluid.
Density of the fluid. What is G? Specific gravity.
Gravity.
What is the value? 9.8.
9.8.
9.8.
9.8 meter per second square.
9.8 meter per second square, or else for simple calculation, we take 10 meter per second square.
Yes, sir.
And the H value is the depth
Height.
of the water. Depth. We are measuring inside the water, right?
Yes, sir.
So how much depth from the surface of the water? That is the height. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you can see one example below also. Can you read the question and can you see the answer?
Yes, sir.
So this example is a basic example about the blood. So what is the difference between the hydrostatic pressure of blood between the brain and the soles of the feet of a person whose height is 165 centimeters, and the density of the blood, they have taken some value like 1 into 10 power 3 kg per meter cube, and acceleration due to gravity is 10. Just apply the formula. So what is the pressure difference between the blood from the head, brain to the legs? How much you got? 1.65 into 10 power 4, that one, not 10, 104, 10 power 4 Newton per meter square. There is a pressure difference between the pressure difference in the blood between the brain to the sole of the feet when a person is having the height of 165 centimeters.
Depth.
Yeah. So difference is there, right? There is a height.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is a basic example just for the.
So is it 1/104 Newton per meter square?
Not 104. That's wrong. That's why I've written here value. 10 power
Okay.
4. This
Yes,
10
sir.
power 3 to 10 is 10 power 4, right? Is
Yes,
wrong.
sir.
Okay. Next one, fluidity. I hope everyone knows what is the fluids. Generally, gas will mix each other very instantly, right? To take any two gases, they will mix each other very easily.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, why is it 1.65 into 10 power 4? Height is 165, no, sir.
But units are different, right? You are taking in centimeters here, but you are taking here kgs.
Okay, sir.
Convert them into the meters. That's what, when you are doing the calculation part, units are plays important role. Understanding? Good question, good doubt you got. It's a 165 centimeters, right? First, convert this one into meters so that it will come as a 1.65 meters only, right? All the units should be same in the last.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Next one is fluidity. Generally, gases will mix each other very randomly and easily compared to the fluids, because in the fluids you have the intermolecular force also factors effects. Yes or no? In the gases, the intermolecular force are very weak, so that they can mix each other very thoroughly. But in the case of liquids, the intermolecular force also will come into the factor. Okay, some fluids will mix each other quickly, some fluids will not mix. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is only given here. Liquids usually diffuse slowly than the gaseous at the same temperature because the intermolecular attraction interfere in the flow. Okay. Next one is the viscosity. What is the meaning of viscosity?
The resistance of flowing.
Resistance of the flowing. Suppose if you take water and the honey, which one will flow easily?
Water.
Water.
So water.
Why?
Water is having less viscosity than honey.
The water will have the less viscosity and the honey will have the more viscosity. So viscosity is nothing but the resistance to flow.
Flow.
Then what are the factors which will affect the viscosity?
Thickness of the liquid.
Yeah, generally viscosity is nothing but the thickness of the liquid only, right?
Yes, sir.
So will density affect it?
First one is the particle size present in the liquid. Okay, first one is a particle size. If the particles are bigger, it will not flow easily, right? Compared to smaller size.
Yes, sir.
Next one is the intermolecular force. One is a more, another one is a less. Which one will affect? Which one will have the more viscous? This or this?
So the one with more intermolecular force.
One with the more
More viscous.
force will have the more viscous because the particles are very close to each other, right? So they will not move from one place to other place whenever the particles are very close to each other, like solids. Solids cannot move from one place to other place, right? Because of strong intermolecular forces. But whenever the intermolecular force is less, they will move easily from one place to other place. And the temperature also affects. How temperature affects?
It will reduce the intermolecular force.
So if you increase the temperature, the particles will gain some motion, so it will move easily, right?
Yes, sir.
If you decrease the temperature, the particles will have the less motion.
Intermolecular force is less.
Intermolecular forces will be less. Obviously, they will not move from one place to other place. So these are the factors which are affecting the viscosity of a liquid. Viscosity is nothing but resistance of a liquid to flow. Okay. Are you taking the running notes or not, everyone? I hope
Yes, sir,
Shreyan,
taking.
Yes,
Shreyan
sir.
is taking it all.
Taking.
Shreyan,
Yes, sir.
are you taking the running notes? So, you know the definition of viscosity, resistance to flow of a liquid. The particles in the liquids are close enough for attractive forces to slow their movement as they flow past one another. So the value of the viscosity will be determined by the size, the shape of the particles, reading the shape of the particles, temperature, and the type of intermolecular forces. So these are the four factors which will affect the viscosity of a liquid. Clear viscosity?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. First, we will discuss about the surface tension. I hope anyone knows about the surface tension till now.
No, sir.
No one? Ananya?
No, sir.
No. Why the rain droplets always will form spherical shape? Do you know the reason of this? The water droplets always will form spherical shape.
No, sir.
Why the
No,
water
sir.
droplets or liquid droplets always will form the spherical shape? This is a homework for you today. Find out the answer for that. Everyone. Why the, or find out what are the applications of surface tension. What are the applications of surface tension. Is it clear? Homework for you.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will tell you now what is the surface tension. Suppose you have taken one beaker. In that beaker, we have taken the water. Okay. So water is a liquid, right? It will have some particles inside. Take this particle. In the liquid also we have the intermolecular force or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Suppose if you take the particles present inside the liquid and another particle present surface liquid. Suppose if you take inside liquid, it will have attractive force from all the directions or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The particles present inside the liquid will have the attractive force from all the directions. But whatever the particles present at the surface of the liquid,
Only
have-
from the
will have the
bottom.
attractive force only downside, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Or else this particle to this particle in this way. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Still anyone has doubts up to this part?
No doubt, sir.
No doubts. So whatever the particles are there inside the liquid will have the attractive force from the all the directions. But whenever the particles is there in the surface of the liquid, the attractive force will be there only in the one direction. There is no force of attraction from top side like this. Yes or no? My statement is clear for everyone. Shreyan,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Got it.
got it. Now I'll draw one more diagram here. I will take this as a liquid surface. Suppose you have taken some particles around the line. This is one line. Can you see this directions like this, right? This is attractive force this on this side. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you understand this one? One row of particles are taken on the surface. Okay. The particles, this side particles will attract these particles, and this side particles will attract these particles, right?
Yes, sir.
So always they're in the structured position only, right? Whatever the particles are there on the surface. Are you understanding? If you take the rubber
Can you
band,
repeat once?
if you take the rubber band, when you apply the force on the two sides, it should be in the structured position or not?
Yes, sir. It should be in the stress position.
Yes, because the force will be there on two sides. So obviously it undergoes the stretching. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The same, the particles present on the surface of the liquid also are in the structured position because there is a force of attraction from the two sides. Clear?
So can you explain again, sir?
First, this diagram is clear, everyone.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Now, when you take this as a surface of the liquid, okay.
Yes, sir.
So we have taken one line on the surface of the liquid. On the top surface of the liquid, you have taken one line. Now some particles are there. The force is acting opposite to each other because whatever the particles are present on this side will attract these particles, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Whatever
Yes,
the
sir.
particles are there this side will attract these particles, right? This side also.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Whenever the force is acting on two different directions, it will undergo stretching or not. Like if you take rubber band, and if you pull the rubber band apart, what will happen? It will stretch, right, easily.
Yes, it will stretch.
Yes or no?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So whatever the particles are there, same example you apply here also. Whatever the particles are there on the surface of the liquid are always in the stretched position, are always in the tension. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So due to the tension only, it will take the spherical shape, because spherical shape will have the lowest surface area.
Okay, sir.
It will come like this. It will come like this. So what will happen? The surface area of the liquid will decrease, right?
Yes, sir. It will decrease the surface area.
Understanding?
Okay, sir.
Compared to any other geometrical shape, the circle will have the lowest surface area.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Understand? That's why the water droplets will always take the spherical shape
Yes,
compared
sir.
to the solids or liquids.
Okay, sir.
I hope it is.
So just informing you, there's less than 1 minute time left for the Zoom meeting to end.
Okay, no problem. Again, we'll join that one.
Okay, sir.
Okay. We'll come back to the topic here.